Once you think you've seen it all, a worm shoots out webs like an alien, and you're back to thinking that maybe aliens were already on Earth. And as if the oceans needed more terrifying creatures, if this is what roams the shallow waters of the oceans, then what's in the other 95% unexplored parts? For now, though, meet and feast your eyes on this alien, or if you'd prefer, this Spiderman-like worm. Like its pseudo-namesake, it shoots out a web-like, ribbony substance which extends into a jaw-dropping and chilling root-like structure that spreads and sinks. Unlike Spider-Man, instead of using its powers for good, it uses them to capture prey. So no, it's not puking its guts out or projectile vomiting with little prompt. This is Mother Nature at its most menacing. These webs may be fascinating to you and may make your skin crawl, understandably, but they're a crustacean's worst nightmare. These are the hands of death, the Reaper, the really any harbinger of the bitter end. This proposes the question, if it's not, puke that's shooting out, then what is it? The white, sticky, root-like structure you're looking at is the worm's proboscis, and it's actually an appendage. Before I show you exactly what that is and how it's going down, please hit that like button and help my videos to get more attention. Not only is it a part of the worm, but its purpose is sinister in nature. Once it's, vomited out, it's used to drag prey inside. What kind of prey, you say? Thankfully for us mere humans, this alien worm, which is actually called a ribbon worm, has a taste that leans towards crabs, fish, snails, and other worms. Or anything really. Type and size pose no issue. The worm's proboscis is nothing but versatile. It can extend for a chilling 30 times the worm's length. Up until the worm needs to feed, it's your average slithering worm. The proboscis stays safely inside a sac on top of the worm's gut. A prey approaches, it might as well be wondering, why do I hear boss music? The worm's muscles contract, fluid is pushed into the sheath, and the proboscis comes out through a pore in the head of the worm. Or to put it mildly, in the words of an actual expert, it's like having a rubber glove inside your face that you could force outwards by blowing into it. So, yep, that's pleasant. Still on the fence about how alien-like these alien worms are? How about this? The proboscis is different for each ribbon worm species. Some species have sticky ones, while others have suckers attached to grasp the prey better. One species, the horrifying Haplomyrtia, has spikes called stylets on the proboscis, which are used to stab the prey. It's not without cost, though. The stylets can get lost during the feeding. The solution is simple, though. The overpowered ribbon worm body just grows another. You wouldn't think of worms as particularly menacing predators, more like prey. So is this alien worm a prey? You know what they say, the best defense is a good offense. But they do have backup plans. If push comes to shove, ribbon worms are actually poisonous. Some species even contain tetrodotoxin. If that sounds familiar, it's because it's the same venom that the pufferfish, aka one of the world's most venomous creatures on Earth, has. Death by asphyxia is preceded by paralysis. If push comes to shove to bite, some ribbon worms may outright spit toxin from their proboscis. It's okay, though, if a predator takes a bite out of a ribbon worm, because this turns out to be more of a Dr. Connors, aka the lizard villain in Spider-Man. Ribbon worms can often regenerate broken parts. One species can regrow every part of its body except for the tip of its tail and grow into a new, albeit smaller worm. One 6-inch long individual can regenerate over 200,000 worms. Oh, and by the way, some ribbon worms can grow anywhere from less than a centimeter to 98 to 200 feet in length. Imagine a blue whale-sized ribbon worm spitting its proboscis out at you. That's the stuff of a sci-fi horror movie.